Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A person or thing that is a resource that helps make something easier or possible to do. His job was to give technical assistance over the phone. The activity of contributing to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. Could not walk without assistance. Gift of money or other material help to support a person or cause. Economic assistance to depressed areas. Improve the condition of. The work of providing treatment for or attending to someone or something. Give help or assistance. Be of service. A person or thing that is a resource that helps make something easier or possible to do. Visual aids in teaching. The activity of contributing to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. Rescue party went to their aid. Gift of money or other material help to support a person or cause. A person who contributes to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. They hired additional help to finish the work. A means of serving. There's no help for it. Improve the condition of. These pills will help the patient. Give help or assistance. Be of service. Everyone helped out during the earthquake. A person or thing that is a resource that helps make something easier or possible to do. The activity of contributing to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. Offered his help in unloading. Abstain from doing. Always used with a negative. I can't help myself, I have to smoke. Be of use. This will help to prevent accidents. Help to some food. Help with food or drink. I served him 3 times, and after that he helped himself. Take or use. She helped herself to some of the office supplies. Contribute to the furtherance of. This money will help the development of literacy in developing countries. Improve. Change for the better. New slipcovers will help the old living room furniture. Work for or be a servant to. Is a salesperson assisting you? Give help or assistance. Be of service. The activity of contributing to the fulfillment of a need or furtherance of an effort or purpose. He gave me an assist with the housework. Act as an assistant in a subordinate or supportive function. Sports. The act of enabling another player to make a good play. Gift of money or other material help to support a person or cause. Gift of money or other material help to support a person or cause. Economic assistance to depressed areas. Gift of money or other material help to support a person or cause. Gift of money or other material help to support a person or cause. The ability to deal resourcefully with unusual problems. A man of resource. A source of aid or support that may be drawn upon when needed. The local library is a valuable resource. Available source of wealth. A new or reserve supply that can be drawn upon when needed. An organic process that takes place in the body. Respiratory activity. The state of being active. His sphere of activity. The trait of being active, moving or acting rapidly and energetically. The level of activity declines with age. A process existing in or produced by nature, rather than by the intent of human beings. Volcanic activity. Any specific behavior. They avoided all recreational activity. Chemistry, the capacity of a substance to take part in a chemical reaction. Catalytic activity. Natural abilities or qualities. Give as a present. Make a gift of. Give qualities or abilities to. The act of giving. Something acquired without compensation. Assistance in time of difficulty. Assistance in time of difficulty. Help in a difficult situation. Assistance in time of difficulty. Help in a difficult situation. Financial resources provided to make some project possible. The foundation provided support for the experiment. Argue or speak in defense of. She supported the motion to strike. Put up with something or somebody unpleasant. A military operation, often involving new supplies of men and materiel, to strengthen a military force or aid in the performance of its mission. They called for artillery support. Be the physical support of, carry the weight of. He supported me with one hand while I balanced on the beam. Adopt as a belief. The financial means whereby one lives. He applied to the state for support. A musical part, vocal or instrumental, that supports or provides background for other musical parts. The act of bearing the weight of or strengthening. He leaned against the wall for support. Be a regular customer or client of. Documentary validation. The strongest support for this view is the work of Jones. Establish or strengthen as with new evidence or facts. The evidence supports the defendant. Be behind. Approve of. Support with evidence or authority or make more certain or confirm. Give moral or psychological support, aid, or courage to. She supported him during the illness. Aiding the cause or policy or interests of. The president no longer has the support of his own party. Any device that bears the weight of another thing. There was no place to attach supports for a shelf. Play a subordinate role to another performer. Olivier supported Gielgud beautifully in the second act. Something providing immaterial assistance to a person or cause or interest. The policy found little public support. Supporting structure that holds up or provides a foundation. The statue stood on a marble support. Support materially or financially. He does not support his natural children. The activity of providing for or maintaining by supplying with money or necessities. His support kept the family together. Something or someone turned to for assistance or security. His only recourse was the police. Act of turning to for assistance. Have recourse to the courts. A safe place. A shelter from danger or hardship. Something or someone turned to for assistance or security. Took refuge in lying. Act of turning to for assistance. The feeling that comes when something burdensome is removed or reduced. As he heard the news, he was suddenly flooded with relief. Sculpture consisting of shapes carved on a surface so as to stand out from the surrounding background. A change for the better. Assistance in time of difficulty. The contributions provided some relief for the victims. The act of reducing something unpleasant, as pain or annoyance. He asked the nurse for relief from the constant pain. A pause for relaxation. Someone who takes the place of another, as when things get dangerous or difficult. The condition of being comfortable or relieved, especially after being relieved of distress. He enjoyed his relief from responsibility. Aid for the aged or indigent or handicapped. He has been on relief for many years. Law, redress awarded by a court. Was the relief supposed to be protection from future harm or compensation for past injury? The act of freeing a city or town that has been besieged. He asked for troops for the relief of Atlanta. Have recourse to. The government resorted to rationing meat. A hotel located in a resort area. Something or someone turned to for assistance or security. Act of turning to for assistance. An appeal to his uncle was his last resort. Move, travel, or proceed toward some place. A frequently visited place. A state of being relaxed and feeling no pain. He is a man who enjoys his comfort. Lessen pain or discomfort. Alleviate. Give moral or emotional strength to. The act of consoling, giving relief in affliction. Bedding made of 2 layers of cloth filled with stuffing and stitched together. A freedom from financial difficulty that promotes a comfortable state. He had all the material comforts of this world. A feeling of freedom from worry or disappointment. Assistance, such as that provided to an enemy or to a known criminal. It gave comfort to the enemy. Satisfaction or physical well-being provided by a person or thing. His friendship was a comfort. The act of giving hope or support to someone. The expression of approval and support. The feeling of being encouraged. Act of assisting or making easier the progress or improvement of something. Neurophysiology, phenomenon that occurs when 2 or more neural impulses that alone are not enough to trigger a response in a neuron combine to trigger an action potential. The condition of being made easy, or easier. Social facilitation as an adaptive condition. An acknowledgement of appreciation. With the help of or owing to. Thanks to hard work it was a great success. The act of helping or improving yourself without relying on anyone else. An increase in cost. The act of giving hope or support to someone. Increase or raise. Boost the voltage in an electrical circuit. Increase. Contribute to the progress or growth of. Give a boost to. Be beneficial to. The tax cut will boost the economy. Push or shove upward, as if from below or behind. The singer had to be boosted onto the stage by a special contraption. The act of giving a push. He gave her a boost over the fence. Mate with. Be used by, as of a utility. A means of serving. Tableware consisting of a complete set of articles, silver or dishware, for use at table. Sports. A stroke that puts the ball in play. The act of delivering a writ or summons upon someone. He accepted service of the subpoena. Periodic maintenance on a car or machine. The act of public worship following prescribed rules. The Sunday service. The act of mating by male animals. A force that is a branch of the armed forces. Canadian writer, born in England, who wrote about life in the Yukon Territory, 1874 to 1958. A company or agency that performs a public service, subject to government regulation. An act of help or assistance. He did them a service. Employment in or work for another. He retired after 30 years of service. Law. The acts performed by an English feudal tenant for the benefit of his lord which formed the consideration for the property granted to him. Make fit for use. Service my truck. The performance of duties by a waiter or servant. That restaurant has excellent service. Work done by one person or group that benefits another. Budget separately for goods and services. Making or becoming suitable. Adjusting to circumstances. A settlement of differences. They reached an accommodation with Japan. In the theories of Jean Piaget, the modification of internal representations in order to accommodate a changing knowledge of reality. Living quarters provided for public convenience. Overnight accommodations are available. Physiology. The automatic adjustment in focal length of the natural lens of the eye. The act of providing something, lodging or seat or food, to meet a need. The prehensile extremity of the superior limb. He had the hands of a surgeon. A hired laborer on a farm or ranch. The hired hand fixed the railing. Place into the hands or custody of. Hand me the spoon, please. Something written by hand. She recognized his handwriting. A card player in a game of bridge. We need a fourth hand for bridge. The cards held in a card game by a given player at any given time. I didn't hold a good hand all evening. Physical assistance. Give me a hand with the chores. Ability. He wanted to try his hand at singing. A member of the crew of a ship. All hands on deck. A position given by its location to the side of an object. Objections were voiced on every hand. A rotating pointer on the face of a timepiece. The big hand counts the minutes. A round of applause to signify approval. Give the little lady a great big hand. A unit of length equal to 4 inches, used in measuring horses. The horse stood 20 hands. Guide or conduct or usher somewhere. Hand the elderly lady into the taxi. One of two sides of an issue. On the one hand, but on the other hand. Terminal part of the forelimb in certain vertebrates, e.g. apes or kangaroos. The kangaroo's forearms seem undeveloped, but the powerful 5-fingered hands are skilled at feinting and clouting. Lifting device consisting of a platform or cage that is raised and lowered mechanically in a vertical shaft in order to move people from one floor to another in a building. Raise or haul up with or as if with mechanical help. The act of raising something. He responded with a lift of his eyebrow. Fly people or goods to or from places not accessible by other means. Food is airlifted into Bosnia. Invigorate or heighten. Lift my spirits. Make off with belongings of others. Transportation of people or goods by air, especially when other means of access are unavailable. Rise up. Cancel officially. Lift an embargo. Perform cosmetic surgery on someone's face. Take illegally. A wave that lifts the surface of the water or ground. Put an end to. Lift a ban. Plastic surgery to remove wrinkles and other signs of aging from your face. An incision is made near the hairline and skin is pulled back and excess tissue is excised. Some actresses have more than one facelift. The event of something being raised upward. Raise from a lower to a higher position. Move upwards. Lift one's eyes. Take without referencing from someone else's writing or speech, of intellectual property. The component of the aerodynamic forces acting on an airfoil that opposes gravity. Move upward. The fog lifted. Raise in rank or condition. The new law lifted many people from poverty. A powered conveyance that carries skiers up a hill. A device worn in a shoe or boot to make the wearer look taller or to correct a shortened leg. A ride in a car. He gave me a lift home. Call to stop the hunt or to retire, as of hunting dogs. Make audible. He lifted a war whoop. One of the layers forming the heel of a shoe or boot. Pay off, a mortgage. Remove from a seedbed or from a nursery. Lift the tulip bulbs. Remove from a surface. The detective carefully lifted some fingerprints from the table. Remove, hair, by scalping. Rise upward, as from pressure or moisture. The floor is lifting slowly. Take hold of something and move it to a different location. Lift the box onto the table. Take off or away by decreasing. Lift the pressure. Take root crops out of the ground. Lift potatoes. The act of giving temporary assistance. Physical assistance. A contented state of being happy and healthy and prosperous. Governmental provision of economic assistance to persons in need. She lives on welfare. Something that aids or promotes well-being.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.